Won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later.
Welcome back to the Black Light Podcast. ThonLexy here with another live reaction. Let's get it. Y'all know what we do. Drop those locations, fill the room. Let's do it. Everything over 100 qualifies as a sponsor. Give me a few minutes. We're going to get started. Let's make it happen.
Truck to the plane to the truck.
My dog died.
Truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go to underground garage. Presidential suite on deposit. Elevator up to the room. Shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What number do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she said she got a man. Hit another one that goes green. Must have changed phones on the
Las
chain.
Vegas in the building. What's up, Edwina? How you doing? Wolf Stacks in the building. Fort Worth, Texas in the building. What's up, Forever Blessed? How you doing? Denver, Colorado in the building. Frederick, VA in the building. Let's go. Tampa, Florida. Let's get it. Look at the rain. They can block us if they want. People gonna find this. How y'all doing? Let's have a good show, everybody. Let's get over to the board, eh?
You get your big fat ass on somewhere. I don't deal with you big sassy ass broads.
Jury in the safe on arrival. Pistol on Jay for survival. Lot of people gunning for the title. Lot of people trying to take us viral. I'm just trying to have a night though. Waiter brought a check for the meal. She said, babe, I think there was a typo. Nah, girl, I got it, that's light though. I can show you bigger things than that.
Little Rock, Arkansas in the building. Brooklyn. Greenville, let's go. No mas. No mas.
Cause I don't know who's out there watching, but I do know one thing. Women, they come, they go.
Few more minutes.
Sunday, Sunday, oh. Maybe I'll love you one day. Maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, I'll send my drunk ass on that runway on this one.
2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beach?
Fill the room, people. Let's cook.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said, let him cook.
Y'all like that music? Good. I think we're gonna keep it. Let's do it. All right, let's do it. Let's make it happen. How y'all doing? Another show. St. Paul in the building. McKinney, Texas in the building. How y'all doing? Glad y'all like the new intro music. I think we're gonna keep it. Let's do it, man. How y'all doing? California in the building as well. Let's make it happen. We got 3 archetypes to cover. We're here. We're back. I know I usually take one of the days in the weekend off. I decided to take Saturday off because Sunday is just better. Let's go ahead and get it. Yeah, that Drake Chicago freestyle remix. Shout out to the creator of that, whoever put that AI song together. It's actually an AI record. These AI records are spooky because they're so fucking good. Like I'm confused. I don't know whether to be entertained or to be horrified. I don't know. The music is good though. How you guys doing? Glad to be back. Let's make it happen. Love doing these shows. You guys know why we're here. We had to skip this disqualified demeanor because there's just a lot of pressing issues over on Kendra G's platform that we're gonna cover. You guys know the rules. If we reach that goal of $100 in the Cash App, that guarantees another show tomorrow. And yeah, we're gonna rock that motto. We're back. The demand for Kendra G shows are very high, and we're gonna get back into reacting to those. So let's get back into it. Let's have a good show. A free way to support is to hit the like button and just subscribe. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's get into it. We have a woman who wants a man to be the best version of himself, but I'm not sure if she's put the work in to be the best version of herself. I'm gonna let you guys be the judge. Keep the engagement above 50. Let's play the clip.
How was I acting up? We did a Kendra G singles card game commercial break while you got it together. All right, what's your name, boo? How I pronounce your name?
It's Marietta.
Marietta. Okay, I
Yes.
said Margarita. Y'all know I'm dyslexic as hell. Marietta, like
Marietta.
Georgia. Isn't Marietta in Georgia?
Yes, like the city.
Okay. Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones. How old are you, love?
I'm 33.
33. What you do for a living?
I'm a quality engineer.
Quality engineer. Do you have any kids?
No kids. Oh,
No
I have my
kids.
own permanent jewelry business too.
Okay, so no
I
kids.
own two
Okay, quality
companies.
engineer. And what else, honey?
I have my own permanent jewelry business.
Permanent jewelry business.
Mhm.
All right. Okay, so Marietta, 33. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Oh, when's your birthday?
April 22nd.
Oh, you an April Taurus. I'm a May Taurus.
Oh,
All right, here we go.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, May Tauruses are the best. What you talking about? May even sound better than April. April shower, May flowers. All right, Marietta, 33 Taurus, quality engineer, also owns her own jewelry business. No kids, never married?
Never married.
Okay. All right, boo. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
God fearing. God fearing. I just want him to be his own person. I want him to love himself so that he can love me. I need him to just be ready.
Be ready. Okay.
Yeah.
What are your deal breakers?
I don't want a man with kids. If he don't believe in God, that's enough for me. I don't like smokers, narcissists, um, just mean spirited people. I don't like it. Um, yeah,
Okay.
he just needs to be a good man.
He'll be a good man. Should he look
Yeah,
a certain way?
that go to therapy.
Okay,
They
a good man
believe
that
in
goes.
therapy. Yeah.
A good man that believes in therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Much love to Hexus. He says, good to see you live. Love your content. Much love. Thank you very much for that contribution. Thank you.
Okay. Should he look a certain way, Marietta?
I just want him. I really want to. I want him to be a black man that's confident and cares about himself and wants to present the best version of himself. That's what I want him to look like.
And
So-
that's where we have a big fucking problem. That's where we got an issue, mama. You're not presenting the best version of yourself. And before you talk about your career or what you earn or money you saved or the degrees you have, that's not leverage in the dating market. That's not currency you can spend in the dating market. It has nothing to do with your sexual marketplace value. You see? And you not being at your best version physically makes your SMV low. Regardless of what you earn, regardless of who you know, your education level, constituency you might even have, you're in the back, last place. And to not have any kids, you being this fat actually pisses me off. There are women who have 3, 4 children who got back in the gym and are more snatched than you. Like, and the nerve of you to ask for a man at the best version of himself. Right? So I guess when you say the best version of himself, I'm pretty sure you mean physically, financially. But you mentioned therapy, so you want him to be mentally stable, understandable. But when it comes to the things that men care about, when it comes to picking a woman, how much work have you put in? Looks like you haven't put that much in.
So I don't know what that looks like for him, but as long as he's presenting his best self and at least working on himself, that's what I want him to look like.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
He should not, but he should be able to take care of himself and be able to put some money aside just in case something happens.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
I'm here to say that to all black women. I say this every single show. I'm going to keep saying it. It does matter how much a man makes. This isn't a safe answer. This is why you need to know what your value is. You need to know what's the ceiling, like what's the most amount of money, What's the highest amount of money, excuse me, that you can ask for from a man in the dating market? You need to know what that ceiling is. Because if you think it's 100K and it's actually 60, you're going to waste your time looking for 100K men when you're supposed to be down there dealing with men who are 60. And you might think, oh, well, I make 100K. That's why I'm looking for the 100K men. That's not how the dating market works. Your money doesn't decide your value. That's how it works with men. Their money is synonymous with their dating market value. That's not true with women. And it never has been, never will be. Doesn't matter that you got jobs and stuff now. Sorry, ladies. We just simply don't care.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Okay, let's get back into it.
Okay. Okay, girl.
Okay, all right. We see you, girl.
Like Bernice.
We got this tan outfit on.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, you sat back down really quick because you knew that there was nothing to present. Never seen a Kendra cram done so quick. You hurried up and stood up, showed us everything you didn't have to offer, so you hurried up and sat back down. You were going on and on about your career and stuff, but like Kendra cam was the blink of an eye. You were in you stood up and you sat back down really, really quick. I think it's because you know on some level, you know that you haven't put any work in being desirable for men in the dating market. Why do men have to present their best version of you? If you wouldn't have said that you want a man to be the best version of himself, I would have never used your call. I would have just found other archetypes. But it's the audacity, it's the bravado of heavy-set women. I think women in other ethnicities, when they're fat, they know that they're in last place. They know that they're going to deal with guys who aren't as valuable. Not black women. When you're fat in the black community, you think you still get everything. You still think you get a guy with a six-pack. We've even heard women say, oh, what am I going to do with another fat person? Like, what are we going to do? How are we going to do it? It's like, why are you fat too then? Like, why don't you work on being fat or on not being fat? You don't want to deal with somebody else who's in the same circumstance as you. And then you guys are, that's hypocritical, but you guys are out here trying to be the narcissist police. But you're inherently moving in an unfair and hypocritical manner. Hit the like button if we could. That'll help bring more people into this stream. Let's get back into it.
Marietta, when was your last relationship?
I was in a relationship about 6 to I think it was 8 months ago.
Yeah, them buttons.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to
buttons are like-
answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
During that time.
Okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
I'm too caring.
You're too caring.
Yes, I care way too much.
Listen. This is rich because you women are the narcissist police. But you can't find one flaw in yourself. And I don't think that there's anything more narcissistic than Kendra G's show, Continue and Improve, show in and show out that you women can't find any flaw with yourself. That's like narcissism 101. I'm starting to believe that the narcissism chasing and the narcissism witch hunting is nothing but projection. You are the narcissist you're looking for. And then when you women are presented an opportunity to correct yourself, you simply see that as an opportunity to compliment yourself and try to make yourself look better than what you actually are. You say, you know what my problem is? Is that this cooter's too good. Every time I give it to them, they go crazy. And I just can't. They stop calling me. They show up to my job. I don't know what to do. And they never thought, maybe he's trying to beat you up and stuff like that because he hates you. He doesn't like your mug and he wants to punch it. You didn't think about that? Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with your box.
I'm too giving. I give way too much. And I present I'm really, really outgoing, but I present as shy. Like I don't know why, but I seem shy, but I'm really not.
Okay. I want to ask you a Kendra G singles card game question.
Okay.
Ugh, please
Let's
just
see.
spare
Okay.
us, Kendra.
Okay. Which turns you on more? Someone successful but not attractive, or attractive but broke?
I don't know, Kendra. Probably both, because I've dealt with the broke attractive one, but the successful unattractive one, I probably need to be giving him a chance.
You need to be giving the unattractive guy a chance. The nerve of it, guys. Do you guys hear this? Look at the climate of the dating market when we have Big Bertha talking about giving anybody a chance. She's like, maybe I should give some guy a chance. Some guy, like, you're in last place. There's no guy you're giving a chance. There's no guy you're settling for. See, the issue is women who are in last place need to know that they're in last place. That's the problem with the dating market nowadays. You think that you can be big with confidence and then you're not a one. No, you're a 1 on a 10 scale if you're this wide, you're that heavy. It doesn't even matter if you're pretty when you're that big. Seriously. And everybody knows it. When you're that big, it almost doesn't even matter if you're pretty anymore. And you are pretty in the face. You're gonna deal with less men because you're as big as you are. That's just how the game goes. That's how men work. You know?
Okay. Now this is the last part, Marietta. This is the time
Okay.
you get to pitch yourself. So go ahead and tell the man watching why he should reach out to you.
Hey, I'm Marietta. But I'm really amazing. I come with my own everything. I'm really great. Like in
You
real.
come with your own everything. Listen, all you independent women out there, we're not looking for a woman who costs less so that we don't need her to be what women traditionally and historically have been. You guys are coming in saying, hey, look, you don't have to pay for me as much because I got my own stuff, even though that's not true. You guys eventually want the guy to take over. But it's dishonest. You don't intend on playing the fool. You don't intend on helping with that money. That's not the way we pick you. You're like, I got my own everything. So what? Do you have a gym membership? Do you have a diet plan? Do you have like some type of plan to like be better physically for men? Because you could have all those things. You could have money, you could have investments, you could have stocks, you could have maybe even real estate. It don't matter when you're physically not in a good place to compete with women in the dating market. And this is good game from a man. The people who actually are going, I speak for the men who are going to make the decisions in the dating market. I speak for the men who are going to propose to women in the dating market. And if they say that women need to be at their best physically, that's just what it is.
Life. I'm really great. I come with my own everything. Like I want a man, but I also need a man. You know, like they say, like I don't need a man. Like I need him. I want him to protect.
Okay, don't try to change it up. Just don't use that stupid shit at all. What's wrong with y'all just saying that you need a man by itself? What's wrong with that? It's always got to be some slogan where your independence has a place. We don't give a shit about it. So, and we couldn't care about your independence even if we tried. That's why feminism played you. They're like, oh, get a job. Men might, then like you'll have financial empowerment and you can have that feminine like shit that you get and all that. You'll have chivalry too. And men were sitting there like, stop lying to them. We're not going to want to be chivalrous to women who are wanting to compete with us in the workforce. And because of that, they're not as cooperative. It was a setup. One of the worst setups in history. Women fell for it, especially black women.
Provide. I want him to care about us. I want him to care about like things in the world. But also I need him to like emotionally be there and be there for me and for him and for us. You know, I just want him to be I want him to be like happy to be with me because like I said, I'm kind of great. And and like you'll get somebody that supports you, who loves you, who prays for you, who cares for you, who
I hate to pause so much. You said you're kind of great. So again, see how you're self-evaluating and you haven't talked to the men. You're talking to Kendra G. You're talking to people who don't know their ass from their elbow. You don't really care. You women don't care about getting the real advice. Y'all just say, I'm good. You don't care about getting consultation because then you might have to deal with the truth. It's annoying and it's immature. You ladies are going to have to grow up and start to face the truth of some of these realities of like what it takes to be a contender in the dating market. You overweight women who just think every possibility is available for you. I'm sorry, I borderline find it laughable. I do. I borderline find it laughable that a lot of you women think that every single possibility is available to you in the dating market. Even when you're physically at a disadvantage, you still think every single possibility is available to you. It's hilarious, it's comical, it's entertaining. It's the reason why people show up to these shows. So it says, would I pay all their bills? Absolutely not. I would never. Okay. Let's go ahead and get into the next archetype.
What's your name, honey?
My name is Chanel.
Chanel, like the purse.
Exactly, yes.
Where you calling me from, Chanel?
I am calling from San Francisco, but I'm based in LA.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
Okay, so you live in LA.
Yes,
Okay. How old are you?
36.
36. And what you do for a
Yeah,
living?
she got a hat on top
I'm
of
a
her hat.
doula.
That's what having babies, right?
Yes. So I work with moms when they get pregnant. I walk with them through pregnancy, labor and delivery. And also, yeah, I do look rough. Working nights will do it. No makeup. Someone said I look rough. Yeah, no makeup, nothing. But anyways, yeah. Some parents like hire me for postpartum support. So maybe like overnights. I help with breastfeeding, lactation, show people how to take care of newborns, all of that. No, I've never been here before. This is my first time.
Okay. Oh. Okay, y'all just answer the common question, Sean. Okay, so you're a doula. Do you have any kids yourself?
No children, never married.
Oh, how did you? So do you like just helping women have babies?
Yes, I've worked with families, like although I'm 36, I've worked with families for 20 years. So I've been around for a long time.
Okay. So we got Chanel, LA, 36, a doula, no kids, never married. What's your zodiac sign?
I don't do zodiac signs.
Okay, no worries.
Christian.
All right, let's do it. So we got Chanel, LA, 36, is a doula, no kids, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
Hopefully someone who is a Christian. No one who smokes. That's a problem that I'm originally from Texas, so just coming to LA, SF, like so many people smoke. So no smokers, no heavy drinkers. I'm cool if a guy has kids. I don't have a problem with that. Doesn't matter how many
As
kids.
women approach 36 or approach 40, it becomes vastly clear. Like it just becomes so it becomes so clear why you guys will always and forever until eternity lose to younger women in the dating market. It isn't even that some older women are just out of contention to compete against younger women because their wounds are used up and they're just dated. No, it has a lot to do with the way you think. It has a lot to do with the way older women, you start thinking that like men are supposed to adhere. You've just been around, just becoming an antique for so long that you are starting to believe that people are supposed to listen to you. You're starting to think that the leverage is more on your side because you got trauma and you got experience and whatever. And then by the time you're done doing all that, guys go find themselves a younger woman who doesn't talk as much, don't have as much to say, ain't trying to stand on business all the time. There's never going to come a time where a guy's going to be a guy of like really value, a guy of high magnitude. He's going to start listening to you just because you're an old broad. Let's get back into it.
Kids, just never married. So, but the exception is if you've been married, the only reason you can get divorced is like maybe like abuse or adultery. So those are my only exceptions.
So if the woman of
What in the absolute hell is going on here? This is that stuff that I'm talking about. The older that women get, I'm telling you, their brain, it just, I don't know, it starts to mold or some shit. Like they start thinking you're just gonna, like their standards get ridiculous. They're like, if it's not something like this, they're saying something like, oh, let's just travel and you spend up your money traveling with me, but we don't even sleep with each other because I don't want to do that. But so let's just whatever. They try to like they just start removing conditions, even though their value is lower than it's ever been. You think you like, a lot of you women don't know when the time to be ultra picky is just up. It's over. You get to just be humble in the dating market simply because that you're still out there and so much time has been wasted.
abused him?
Yeah, actually, I've worked with couples where the woman was the abuser. So yeah.
So you only date a married ex-husband or a divorcee man, I should say, is if A, his wife cheated on him, or B, if his wife abused him.
Yes.
What an idiot. Never seen anything.
Okay.
My preference
So
is for men who have never been married. That's my preference. But if you have been married, I have, again, working.
Yeah, and we didn't even consider the fact that you're in LA. We didn't even consider the fact that you're in LA. Probably literally the most competitive dating market in the world. Divine Photo says in LA she's invisible, no doubt. Intellect says only way she can stay in LA and have hope. I don't even. It's just this is what happens. I want to be frustrated at her, but I also see a sisterhood who tells black women that everything is possible for every single one, no matter where they are. This is the outcome. This is what ends up happening when you tell black women that everything that they want is possible because they're black women. This is what you get.
Working with married couples, you see a lot, you hear a lot, you walk through them with throughout different circumstances. So if you've ever been married, if your wife cheated on you, I can date you. Like if you're divorced, or if I hope that doesn't happen. I'm sorry if it's happened to people, or abuse. Those are my only
What is
two
wrong
exceptions.
with this lady?
those are only two assumptions. Okay.
This lady's
Yeah.
insane.
Thanks, Chanel. All right.
What are we even
So
talking
Chanel,
about?
okay. So let me stay focused. So that's the deal breaker. Should he look a certain way?
No, they don't have to look a certain way. They don't have to make a certain amount of money. Just have good hygiene. Be kind. That's important to me. Just someone be kind. Be a good communicator. Like
There isn't anything more low value of a woman to just come into the dating market saying, I don't care what you got going on. I don't care what you earn. The looks thing, I don't mind her looking past. But just coming into the dating market saying, oh, I don't even care what he earns. That just means you women don't know your value specifically. That's all I hear. I just hear, I don't know what my value truly is. So I don't care what his is because I never cared to have an honest conversation with myself about what my value actually is. Intellect says, I meant only way for her to stay in LA and have hope is to move to Los Angeles or to Louisiana. Yeah. Even in Louisiana, she's going to have a hard time. She's going to be 700th place. So I don't know. Because average is just average. Below average is below average everywhere.
if you get frustrated, just communicate that. Or if you get mad, just communicate that. He's a widower, yes. If his wife passed away, yes, that's fine too. So
we have another acceptable reason. So wife
Yeah.
passed away, wife abused him, or wife cheated.
yes.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Kendra, women can say the most absurd shit to you, and you just are like, okay, sounds good, fair enough. But if a guy says anything that's outside of the ordinary, he's pressed like he's cross-examined, like you're a lawyer in Law and Order or something. Let's continue.
Right. So could the man have kids?
Yes, absolutely. I love children.
Do you want kids yourself?
I'm open to it.
Open to it. Okay. All right. Should he make a certain amount of money?
No, money comes, money goes. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra cam. That's when we see your full body.
I don't know how to.
We got to see your legs.
I'm not
Can you
sure how
bring
to
it
do
down?
it.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. We got you. I can see your body. I can see you. Okay. Where are
Guys,
you
I'm
going from? Are you
Pentecostal.
on- Say one more time.
I'm Pentecostal, so I wear a lot of like long dresses.
Okay.
Yeah, wait for a man to not see what he's getting at all. Let's
No
continue.
problem. When was your last relationship?
8 years ago.
8 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Celibacy.
Oh, how long you been celibate for?
She at church, not right now. For a long time. So yeah.
A long time. Is it celibacy till marriage?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Celibacy till marriage. Okay.
Lady, you're absolutely out of your damn mind. Nobody's doing that with you in this stage. Even this climate in the dating market, a lot of excluding some women who are actually truly religious, You women can just hang up this celibacy, wait till marriage crap. That was for a whole different era of women that has completely gone extinct. You women are not those women. And I'm not saying that you should just throw that box around willy nilly, but I'm telling you that you guys are not the women that we're going to wait on. Try that shit if you want to. We know that you women are far more willing to put out than the women of old. It's over. It is over. We are not doing that with y'all. Even the younger women probably shouldn't even try to do it because y'all are acting wild and are different than the 19 to 27-year-old women that used to exist. Those women had skirts down to their ankle but weren't 36 and lying. Right? They actually had value. They weren't playing around on the internet. They were really valuable women who were doing this. You women are trying to like pick up tactics from a time where women were more wholesome and respectable. I'm here to tell you, you guys aren't those women. Sincerely, and with whatever respect might be due to you, you aren't those women.
What's the age range you would date?
Maybe 28 to 48.
28 to 48. Okay. So we got Chanel LA, 36, a doula, no kids, never married. She'll date 28 to 48. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Sometimes I'm impatient. In my line of work, I work a lot of hours. And so if you've ever worked night shift, you know how it is like when you're trying to function in the daytime, you're exhausted. So I'm not as patient as I should be sometimes. I think that's, you said 3. Oh, so I work out, but sometimes I am not as committed as I should be. Like my goal is 5 days a week. Sometimes I only go 3 days in a week instead of 5 days. So I definitely need to work on that. And
I know this lady didn't say 28 to 48. She's got to be out of her damn mind. Why would you want to put a fresh 28 spring chicken, fresh potential man through this hell? You horrible woman. There's no way you really care about men. You want somebody's 28-year-old son to have to deal with your horse shit. You don't care about men. Much love to Intellect. He came through and took the sponsor spot. Y'all don't leave him hanging. Don't let him be sitting by himself tonight. Came in and dropped some money on the show. Much love to Intellect. Very consistent. He says, skip Civil War, bae. He's like, all right, we out of here. Intellect says, Skipper, I'm ready to move on anyway to the feature presentation. I think you're right, Intellect. I think we've seen everything we need to see. She's not going to get the money she's asking for, my brother. You're right. Let's get out of here. I think I should start doing that. I should start letting y'all drop a certain amount just to get people out. We'll move on. We'll go to a different archetype. Some of these women are disgraceful and we should just move on. Appreciate you, Intellect. Okay. Let's go ahead and get back into the show. Feature presentation.
Hey, Kendra. Hey, baby. You looking for love? You ready? Ooh, wait, what happened? Your Bluetooth. It's your Bluetooth, baby girl.
Hey, me.
It's your Bluetooth, honey.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
Oh. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Okay, what's your name, love?
My name's Victoria.
Your name
My
Victoria.
life like this way. I'm so
Okay,
happy.
how old are you? Oh yeah, we got an echo. Do you have me on the Bluetooth still?
Okay. I took my AirPods out. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay, yeah, I have my AirPods in.
How old are you, Victoria? Yes.
31.
31. Where are you calling me from?
I'm calling from Vegas, but I'm from Chicago, so I live in Vegas.
But you live in Vegas. Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you do for a living?
I work for a group home with like adults with like an IQ of like 70 or below.
Okay, a group home. I just put work for a group home. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Taurus.
Taurus. And so Victoria, 31, Taurus, lives in Vegas, works for a group home. You have any kids, honey?
I got 3.
How old are your 3 kids?
11, 9, and 5.
11, 9, and 5. All about the same man?
No, my first son father got killed when he was 1.
Oh, no.
My second child, which is my daughter, her father been in prison since I was pregnant with her. She 9. He don't get out until 2036. So my last child, which is my 5-year-old, we co-parent, so he go to school from my house. He get him weekends, holidays, birthdays, school breaks.
Now, when I say that there isn't a deadbeat problem in the black community, there's a black woman don't know how to pick fathers problem in the black community. This is exactly what I'm talking about. See, how do black women get to casually say, oh, I had one man who, you know, unalive, the other one incarcerated, so on and so forth, and assuming that the unaliving probably has something to do with like some sort of like crime or whatever, it still speaks to her discernment, how she picks men. It doesn't speak to a lack of fathers in the black community. It speaks to our women are picking their men from a place that they shouldn't be picking from. And I'll tell you what the criteria is. Swagger. How big his Johnson is. Come on, ladies, let's be real. How well he pleases you in bed versus the last guy who impressed. Come on, black women, let's be honest. And then y'all turn around and you claim victim and you say, where are the fathers? Who's gonna come help me raise my kids?
So yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. So, but you're not. So it's 3 men.
Her spirit
Yeah,
animal,
3.
YN. You
Okay, and the 5-year-old, you said he's the one, because one passed away, one's in jail, right?
Yeah, and then the other one I co-parent with.
You
He's
co-parent.
like married, but he go like to his house or whatever.
Okay. Have you ever been married?
I was engaged to my 5-year-old dad, but we
And
never made that out.
Okay. Okay. Why don't you guys get married?
Cause all my kids' fathers is like 10 years older than me, so it was just like at that time I was in my 20s, he was in his 30s. He had been there, done that. I was still doing that, and it just never worked. Like he a good father, he a good man. It's just I was still outside.
You were still outside. Okay.
Yeah.
So you taking some responsibility?
Yes, he takes care of him for
No,
sure.
I say you're taking some
Oh
responsibility.
yeah,
you.
I take full responsibility. He was ready to settle down. I wasn't.
This is the 5-year-old dad.
Yeah, this is the
And you
5-year-old.
you still don't want to settle down with him?
He's married. He yeah.
Girl,
know.
what was wrong with him? He wanted to be a husband. You didn't want to marry him.
I know. I was young though.
Yeah, black women, men have, especially black men. We've been crying out for y'all to leave these piercings and stuff alone for a long time. This whole my body shit. No, it's not just your body. Especially if you get involved with a man, y'all need to take that stuff out. It looks gross.
He was like in his 30s. I was in my early 20s. I'm living in Vegas. I just turned 21. It was just like.
No, you said the 5-year-old. I thought.
Yeah, we was together 5 years. I was.
But you're
together.
31, so you was 26, not 21.
Well, I mean, not 21. I just turned 21 in Vegas. I was still living my life. I wasn't really, trying to be out. I wasn't trying to settle down.
But you had 2 kids then, right?
Yeah, I had 2 kids then. Yeah.
And you still wasn't trying to settle down.
No. I know.
Are you trying to settle down? Okay.
So why should any guy want to come in and deal with you now? You think is any guy supposed to think you changed, or as soon as at the first sign of problems is you're gonna go back to swinging it? Stop playing. Stop playing. Much love to Rockhound Publishing. He dropped $4 on the show. You one of them ones, bro. Thank you. Appreciate your support. Let's see what he had to put with it. I like to read these. He says, Kendra presents straight trash women. Did you see the woman that she was trying to, bro, did you see what she was trying to, the woman who has 6 engagements and was married 3 times and divorced, and she admitted she was the problem and everything. Kendra was like, I want to present you in Houston. I want to. She's like, I want to put you on the big screen. She's like, I want to make sure everybody can see you or whatever, blah, blah. It's like this woman is not. There's like 3 or 4 other women who she's covered who she said is a great catch in the title of the videos, but why doesn't she want to present those women? Maybe because her business model is exploitive.
Okay, so Victoria, are you trying to settle down now?
Yeah, I'm trying to settle down now.
Oh, girl. Now you want to settle down.
I know, but look, you live and you learn, right? So I learned, and now I'm just trying to figure it out.
That's not how it works. That's not how men look at it. Y'all gotta understand that like men don't have to be understanding after this. There's a lot of men who don't want to date women with kids. That's what it's come down to. Men don't have to be
Let me get to
understanding.
know you more. Okay,
The
so
world
we
don't
got
owe you
Victoria,
that.
31. You said you're a Taurus?
Yeah,
When's your birthday?
April 24th.
Oh, you were April. That's why you were April Taurus. I'm a May.
I get that.
She's from Chicago, but lives in Vegas, works at a group home, mom to three by three men, never married. What kind of
Right.
man you looking for, honey?
Well, one that's like to do what I like to do. One that's spontaneous. Got communication skills. I'm so nervous. Hold on. Good communication skills, loyal, family oriented. Like to just do things, go out, but like to be in the house. Like when it's time. I don't know. Somebody like me, I guess. I'm just like I like to cuddle, but I like to be outside. Like somebody to have fun with, but like get money with too.
Black couples, we can be so ashy, especially if we're really ratchet or we're from the inner city. Nothing more ashy than seeing like a black couple at a party or at the club together. Being a single person, I would every now and again being at the party, I would see somebody and I would see a couple there, and like they're there as a couple, and he's like walking behind her, and like he's got her so that nobody tries to mess with her, and he's safeguarding her. And then if he goes to the bathroom, of course, as soon as you go to the restroom, dude, there's no "I got a boyfriend" sign on her head. And if somebody approaches her, he's gonna act as if this man knew him for 30 years. He's gonna feel disrespected and just like, "What are you doing talking to my woman?" It's like, dude, why are you bringing your woman to a single person's like one of the sign of a person who just can't settle down? They need to keep doing single things with the person they're in a relationship. Like I can be in a relationship with you, but I still need to be seen by like other guys and like shake my ass in public. It's like, why can't you just exist without that shit?
I don't know how to explain it, but
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
a liar, baby mama drama, because I don't have that. I don't have that type of drama in my life. And men with no money. Like you gotta have some money. Like I pay like $4,000 in bills a month, so you gotta have a little paper.
Just because you got a lot of bills, that doesn't mean that his value has to be a specific thing. That means that you got a lot of bills. Like you.
What the hell you mean we? You get that we shit.
Like just because you got like you wouldn't be doing this when you move. You'd be like, oh, I live in Tennessee. I live in Buckhead in Atlanta now. So shit, the rent out here is damn near shit 15 20. So he got to at least, no, that doesn't mean anything about the men who you're dating now. That just means you moved. And you moved somewhere expensive. That don't have anything to do with him. That doesn't do anything. That has anything to do with your dating market value. It doesn't now make you a woman who can date. Even if you move to Beverly Hills, it doesn't mean that you qualify for men who can live there. From an SMV standpoint, maybe from a personal standpoint, yes, but your SMV is still what it is.
Is it expected that he pays your bills?
No, because I pay my own bills. But like if I need something, like if I be like, dang, I don't get paid until such and such, but this bill is due, like can you pay this for me? Then I expect it to be paid. But you don't got to pay my bills. It's going to get paid regardless. I'm going to make it happen.
Okay. So just have some money.
Yeah, and to be like, like to do things, I guess. Like I like to be outside. I like to go to the movies, go bowling, go out. I like to be in the house sometimes too, but like you gotta be willing to want to go out, like not just a house person. Cause I keep running into people that just want to go to work and be in the house. I work like 16 hours a day.
Like this right here is what's killing black marriages. We can't sit our ass down. We gotta have this conversation. Black people, we can't sit our ass down. We think that marriage is about a vibe, trips, traveling, and if we're not feeling good, then it's not going good. I have to refer back to the same thing that the other wise men who have had this conversation say. That's not what built up your family tree. You didn't get the family that you had because everybody was having a good time. That's not why you got all the cousins you have and people who you enjoy who look like you. You don't get that because everybody who got together in your family tree were happy with each other. And every day was like a good vibe. And y'all went places, and they got to go places. Most people who built your family tree had to give up their dreams so that you could be here. I bet you modern women aren't even thinking about that, right? You move so far from being family oriented. The thought of like giving up a career, you feel like is an offense to you if you give up a career for your family, right? But that's not true. It's still undoubtedly the most honorable thing you could probably do, but as long as you can go outside.
Day. So like, if I want to go outside, let's go outside. I don't want to be in the house. If that makes sense.
Okay. Could he have kids?
Yes, you can have kids because I don't want no more kids. I don't want no. I'm open to it, but we got to get a notarized letter that say if we have a kid and you decide to leave me, you take the kid with you. My kid's making food right now, noodles, hot pots. They is no Pampers.
Just say that you're trash without saying that you're trash. We don't have to waste our time. You don't have to waste any guy's time in the dating market. Why should a guy want to have a baby with you? You're not even a committed mother. You would bring a child to term and then be like, gone. But the truth is the baby would be better off with the man. When babies are with men, they do better. They graduate high school. They don't end up on stripper poles. They don't end up becoming little weird, untrustworthy YNs who are twisting their little small dreads up, rapping, walking down the street, horrifying us all. Let's keep it a buck. We're horrified of these young guys. They don't fight. They're armed. Come on, man. Let's keep it a buck. We're all in danger. Let's just be real. We're in danger, and and it's all because the young men who are walking down the street are raised by black women. I'm horrified. I'm terrified. I can't even go outside. You walk around the street, you see a young kid. He's 13 years old. You don't know what he has on him. You guys are raising all of our criminals and then complaining.
No, up in the middle of the night. So listen, you want me to have a kid, you're going to notarize this letter and you're going to say, I'm going to co-parent with you. I get the kid on the weekends and come visit. You're not going to leave me with another kid. I done did it 3 times. I'm not shutting them up. So I'm open to it if you ready to have that long term, if you decide you want to leave me or we end our relationship, because it's not going to happen.
Okay. She broke it down. Okay. Ooh, child. All right. So should he look a certain way?
I love her.
You don't even have to worry, shawty. A man gonna protect his seed from somebody like you. You don't even got to trip. Anybody who's reasonable, if they even were to hit you up, which I don't see why they would hit you up after this, they would certainly protect their seed. They would probably wear 3 different levels of contraception. Let's get back into it.
Skin men, tall. You don't have to be tall, but I like tall men. As long as you dark skinned. I like a little beard, a little belly. I'm not too picky. You can't be overweight, but you gotta be healthy. You know what I'm saying? But don't be bad teeth, just bad hygiene, just dark skin. I like them dark skin. No light skin men. I'm sorry. I just can't do it.
Ooh, child, no. Now that's a colorist comment.
I'm sorry. So, that's just my.
One of the rare fair Kendra G moments. Play it both ways, because you don't let the dudes do that. So I appreciate Kendra, I guess, for a rare moment playing it both ways.
Preference.
No, I got you. I just say that because they call men colorists when they make it clear on their skin tone. Should he make a certain amount of money?
100K or more a year is fine. You don't have to be rich.
Yeah, you smoking crack, shawty. That's not how it works.
My dog died alone.
That's not how it works, man. You're simply lacking the dating market value to pull that off. Let me ask you a question. If you have a son and he's a 100K a year earner, which I don't know, what does that put him in the top 28 percentile, 25% of earners, which is still, that's vastly rare. Would you want him to settle down with a woman who has 3 different kids by 3 different men, piercings everywhere, has fessed up to making bad decisions and bad choices, has fessed up to being loose in her past? Would you want him to settle down on you? Come on, let's just be real. Would you want your son to hypothetically speaking, would you want him to date someone similar to you? I don't think you would say yes if we had this conversation personally. Because I think you love your son. I think you want what's best for your son. So why do you want someone else's son to experience you? Why? Someone says she's part Eddie Winslow too. That's good. Shouts out to him. He's been having a hard week in court. Like Eddie Winslow. You guys send some good energy to Eddie Winslow, man. He's struggling.
You gotta be super rich. As long as you're able to maintain your life. Now, if you got a lot of kids, at least like
He gotta make at least 100K.
Well, I make 60K, so a little bit more than me.
Could he make? So you wouldn't date a man that made 50K?
No, I would. You just gotta at least make more than me. Like
50K
you gotta have
more
a
than
real
60K.
circle. You gotta be. It's like gotta be like.
Okay, but listen, Victoria, I'm not trying to change your answer. So whatever you want to stand on, you can stand on.
I feel
But
like
50K is not more than 60K. So is 60K like? Do you want to stay at 100K? Is that what you're telling me?
I feel like 100K is cool. 100K. I get it, Kendra. So I say like.
Well, let me ask this. You had kids by 3.
Do you? No, that's just it right there. None of them made 100K, and that is reflective of your dating market value. I just think you pulled this number out of your ass. I don't think that you really have thought about, do I qualify for 100K? You just want it. You're not alone. This is the majority of the women who are having these conversations in the dating market. They haven't thought about, do I qualify for $100,000 a year? Am I that woman? They haven't even thought about that. They're just like, I want it, I make it. Or they say, because I make it, I want to date a guy who makes it. And then when men say, that's not how we pick you, you go, well, you should. When you say you want a man because he makes a certain amount of money, we don't say, oh, well, you should want a man who makes this amount. Unless that amount is what you actually qualify for, then we will tell you you should date a man who makes that amount. But you know what I mean. For sure. Look like her scalp stinks. Just kidding.
No. And I know where you're going with this. But that's when I was going through my drug dealer killer stage.
What happened when you was a drug dealer?
No, I was going through the dating of the drug dealer killer stage. So like
When you was saying drug
now, and that's all we need to hear. Fellas, I need y'all to understand something. Women who date guys and they date men who are into that, they hardly ever come out of that stage. They always got a little bit of that still left in them. Don't do it. And I want to say something. I'm glad that she said that because it brings full circle back that conversation that I was just having. There isn't an issue. There's not a deadbeat father issue in the black community. I know that this will probably be considered an extreme example, but there are less extreme examples of black women picking the father of their child in this same capacity. They're in their stage of whatever kind of guy that they like. Instead of thinking about who's the father, they're dating who they like, who makes them feel stimulated. Because women like, let's keep it real, black women like thugs and men who commit crimes in our community because they find them attractive. They find them. I think that they present a a layer of masculinity, even though really they're just rugged men because, of course, they're criminals. But women translate that to some form of like strength or fearlessness. And I just think women are vast. Even the fact that so many men who were like, you know, Dahmer level offenders, they get all these notes from women. It says something about the nature of women, like that you guys will pick borderline dangerous men to be involved with and then turn around and complain to the dating market. Like, oh, where are the good men? When it's obvious that basically you guys are picking men, and you guys are picking the worst men in the community on purpose, getting pregnant, having their babies, and then when they're not fathers, you're saying that there's a deadbeat father. It's dishonest. The process in which our women like decide to have a baby with somebody is all backwards. They're thinking like a 14-year-old. They're like, oh, I like him a lot. Then they have a baby with him. And then they try to think about if he's a good man. All of a sudden they can see so clear when the baby comes. They're like, oh yeah, he is trouble. Let me take the baby and get away and then do it with another person. That's what we're seeing happen in the black community. But I hope you guys enjoyed the show. That's it, man. I'm not gonna really harp too long. I'm only gonna go an hour. And I've already decided if we get to an hour in the show and we haven't made like a measly ass $100, like I got other things to do, guys. No offense, like with love, with respect. I care for all of y'all, man. I appreciate all of y'all support. I appreciate all y'all free supporters. But I'm never gonna go an hour like past, you know what I mean, if we don't reach a certain threshold. It's respect, it's love. It's not about y'all, it's just about the business model. You know what I mean? So y'all be good. Y'all be good. Hit the like button. Keep it, you know, comment after, you know, the video. That'll help. Comment on the video so that it can get out there to more people. You guys be good. Take care. Have a good evening. I gotta do what I gotta do, man. Y'all be good.